Is it a good idea to replace a differential with one made of 3D printed plastic? I don't know. Let's find out.
It's so fancy. I can feel that this glass is completely warped. My glass build plate started to crack after I removed this from the 3D printer box, and it developed a crack here. The build plate developed a crack here, and it developed a nice little crack to connect the two of them.
This plastic gear is made of nylon X, and that brings me to today's sponsor, Matter Hackers. Matter Hackers isn't just an online community where you can buy 3D printers, parts, supplies, and 3D printing filament. They're also well known within the 3D printing industry for their excellent customer service, their technical guides, and their online forums. So let's get to trying this out. Installing a nylon X gear into a differential, replacing the original steel gear. This is a bad idea. It's probably not going to work very long, but we're going to do it anyways for some fun. This is the second attempt at this, and hopefully this attempt goes a lot better than the first one did. So let's give it a try. Fitment might be a little bit tight. Let's fix that. The nylon X makes my bit dull. Alright, let's put some grease in this. Okay, so from just that run, before, we've got one tooth that's ready to go. Oh, yeah, there, that one comes off. So there's one tooth down. How is this worse than it was before? Oh, here's another one that's broken. Let's just do it. Seems to go right past the broken teeth just fine. Yeah, let's go for a drive. Ross from the future here. Before I show you guys what actually happened to this gear, I want to paint a picture in your mind of how much force is actually on this gear. And you can imagine that by trying to push a vehicle by just turning the wheel. Now, instead of that, picture that you're applying that same amount of force to circle the diameter of this gear. So you're trying to turn on this to turn the wheel, push the vehicle forward. Got it? Okay, now imagine that you're applying that same force to just the face of the gear teeth. Got it? Okay, now imagine that you're applying that same force to just 3 of the gear teeth, because that's all the pinion actually grabs on this. There's a reason that these are made out of hardened steel and not plastic. And that's why this isn't going to work very long. So if this even works a little bit, it's basically proving that this nylon X is extremely tough, because the amount of force on this gear to directly turn a wheel, it's insane. There's a lot of force on this. It runs. So it turns out that the teeth broke off this time, which is what I expected from it last time. And here's the teeth right here. That's what the teeth look like. So yeah, that was a major fail. Okay, so here is the carnage. You can see all the teeth broke off, and I've got them in a nice little pile right here. I think it's safe to say that it actually worked better last time. And the only explanation I can come up with is that this time I printed this model at a slightly lower layer height in hopes of having stronger layer strength. And I also increased my extrusion width to 1.5 with a nozzle diameter of 0.8. Now maybe that was a mistake, but in my mind I thought that would hold the layers together better, but apparently that made it weaker. Something in the combination of those two changes made it somehow weaker. But anyways, sorry that this didn't work out. You know, to be honest, I didn't expect it to work out like for a long time. I expected it to make it out the door and maybe down the road a little ways, but it just broke right away. This is a bad idea. Don't ever try this. I'm definitely not going to try this again, so don't bother trying to talk me into it in the comments section, because I'm not going to. So anyways, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for projects that actually work someday. And yeah, hey, thanks for watching.